We just completed 2 month stay in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yes.
We were there mid-October to mid-December of 2024. So we want to share with you today what our costs were during our time there. Bangkok, Thailand is supposed to be a very affordable city. So let's see how much we spent during our time there.
Yep.
Starting with accommodations, we stayed in an Airbnb for the 2 months that we were there. We do have an Airbnb tour if you'd like to check that out. But we really enjoyed our location. We felt it had a very local vibe, which is what we're always looking for.
Yeah.
We were very close to groceries. We were very close to transportation.
BTS, yeah. When we visited, we wanted to make sure that we were close to the BTS Skytrain so that we could get around easily. So we actually stayed near the Annut BTS Skytrain stop, which ended up being an amazing area. We had everything we needed. So our total amount for our accommodations were $2,032. That was for our entire 2 months. So
Right.
about $1,000 a month.
The area was great, so we really enjoyed staying in this part of the town.
Yeah, it was great. Next up on the list, since we mentioned the BTS Skytrain, is transportation. We had to get around. And our main modes of transportation were BTS, and we also used the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And
now we did for BTS, you need a Rabbit card. You don't need it, but if you don't get the Rabbit card, you'll end up having to pay for every single ride.
yeah,
So
it doesn't save any money. Actually, the Rabbit card does cost money, but it's a form of convenience. So rather than having to go to the attendant each time to buy a ticket, a card, and you'll realize this quickly when you're in Bangkok, you're going to be taking the BTS a lot. Yeah.
So we got Rabbit cards for our time there,
Mhm.
and that was very convenient, and we we liked that. And taking the BTS and the buses, we spent for our time there for transportation $128,
Yeah.
which is not bad.
That's
considering
not bad for 2 months for 2 people.
Mhm.
And those were our only modes of transportation. So felt that was very fair.
Mhm. Now, next on our list is groceries. As you guys know, we like to cook at home. We stay in places a long time so that we can enjoy the city, but also have a home vibe
Yeah.
when we're there. Luckily, we stayed very near a supermarket, so that was really convenient
Yeah.
and great.
Yeah.
So for groceries for our 2 month stay in Bangkok, we spent $725.
Next up on the list, we have our dining out, and you're going to be dining out when you're in Bangkok. You have to dine out in Bangkok, and the food is absolutely incredible, and very affordable. It can be extremely affordable. They're extremely expensive depending on your taste and depending on what you want to have. So we tried a little bit of everything. We had Korean food, Japanese food, a lot of Thai food.
Mm-hmm.
We craved burgers at one point. It was our anniversary while we were there, and there was a barbecue place, so we went and had barbecue. So for our 2 months there on dining out in total, we spent $636. Again, we feel that's very, very
fair.
Yeah.
And we were eating out a lot. I mean, it's just Bangkok is just
were.
one of these cities you just can't help yourself. You need
It's
to
the
go and eat.
lifestyle there. It truly is the lifestyle there. Street food and grabbing a bite it's what you do.
Yeah. Now, the cafe culture here in Bangkok was amazing.
It
We
was.
were so impressed by the quality of the coffees, how delicious they were.
The beautiful coffee shops. Yeah.
Yes, very,
Gorgeous,
very nice.
gorgeous machines, gorgeous espresso machines and grinders. A lot of places that did roast their own beans.
Exactly.
It
So
was really
we
nice.
created our own little category this time for
Yeah.
cafes in this area, and we spent $129 going to the various cafes.
We did, and it's so enjoyable to go out and go
Yeah.
see these beautiful coffee shops. And one of the local favorites we went to actually had extremely fast Wi-Fi, so we would use that we'd go there and work for a couple hours and have a couple coffees while we were there.
Mhm.
So it was just it was a good vibe, and we had great coffee. And in fact, at that coffee shop, I bought beans for home. And they were nice enough to grind them for us. So the cafe culture is alive and well and very good in Bangkok.
Yes. Next on our list is entertainment. So this is what we paid to go inside some of the temples. Most of the temples that we visited were free, and that was great. But there was a few that we did pay minimal amounts. We're talking 300 baht, 100 baht.
Yeah, so $3
to about $9.
$9.
Yeah, so it's not bad at all. But you know, you visit a few of these and it adds up a little bit. So we spent $38 going into the different temples. So that wasn't bad for our entertainment budget here.
No, not bad. We did a little shopping. We have a shopping category while we were in Bangkok, and we actually bought a tablet. And we bought some shoes while we were there. Our shoes were tennis shoes were worn out. So in total, we spent $372 on shopping.
So we did some shopping.
We did a little shopping, but again, the tablet, a very, very, very fair price. And the shoes, we went to a discounted
sports
shoe and sporting good store.
Yeah.
In the MBK Center. So next on our list of expenses is our cell phones. Now, we use MobiMatter, which is a eSIM carrier, and you can choose different size plans, different size packages, and it varies by region. We like to get a regional one just in case we would travel to another nearby country. A lot of times they're packaged together for nearby countries. And in total for MobiMatter, for both of us, we spent $34. A lot of times the first month, what we'll do is we'll get a little bit larger package, a 5 gigabyte package.
Because we're just getting to know the area, we're lost all the time, so we really need to rely on our phones for directions and things like that.
Currency conversions, directions, looking for a place to eat. We're just lost for the first month. It's nice to have a little bit more. And then the second month, we typically scale it back to a 3 gigabyte plan, and it's a couple dollars cheaper. The 5 gigabyte was like $8.99, and I think
something
that
like that,
3 gigabytes $6.99 or
right.
something. So the other thing with our cell phones is just a recurring expense that we have is we carry our home US carrier, which is Tello is what we use.
And this one is just a simple plan just so that we can access our phones for two-factor authentication, an emergency call or something crazy like that. But we don't use it a lot.
No, we don't.
But it's there.
It's there and it's nice to have. And Tello's cool because they offer a really big list of countries that we can call for free on Wi-Fi calling. So the package, like she said, we have is very simple. We pay for 1 gigabyte of data, which we actually don't even use or need, but that's costs an extra $1 to have that. And we both have a 300-minute package, which
and you can choose different plans, and we just have something just simple, just in case.
Tello works well because it's very a la carte, and it lets us choose a smaller package like that.
Now for Tello, for the 2-month period that we were here in Bangkok, it was $30.
Yeah.
So as far as our cell phones, the total here for the 2 months was $64.
Yeah.
Next on our list is health and personal care. So this is when we go out shopping for shampoo, conditioner, that kind of thing. In this category, we actually needed to have our dental cleanings done during our time here in Thailand. So we went to visit a dentist. Now you're going to see that there are multiple dentists all over the city. So you really,
it was kind of hard to pick for us, you know, and even when we just looked in our neighborhood, within a 5 to 10 minute walk from our building, we probably had 10 different dentists, and all had really good reviews, to be honest.
And the prices can vary. Now we found the local one. We happened to be walking in one of those malls that were around the corner from our place, and we saw the dental office there. We walked in, asked them how it all worked, if we needed to get appointments. They were super nice, very welcoming. Easy to deal with. We made appointments and went and got our dental cleanings done.
One word to note though, if you are going to do this, they use Line. They use the app Line to communicate. And so I had already downloaded and set up a little Line account, which was very easy to do. But I communicated with them via Line. Like they confirmed the appointment and
sent us links for forms to fill out.
We had to fill out Google document forms, just kind of previous medical history, simple little forms to fill out.
Very affordable as well. One of the things that we enjoy so far about getting dental cleanings done in a foreign country is that the dentist does it for you. So you're not seeing a hygienist, which is what we're used to in the US.
We find that really interesting. it's actually really refreshing because I don't, it's not that I don't have trust in a hygienist, but when you have a dentist that's cleaning and going around if you have any fillings in your mouth,
Right.
they can instantly see if, oh, there's an issue, there's a if this filling's loose or there's a problem. They're a little bit more trained to be able to tell, I feel, at least, if there's an issue going on.
And you eliminate the middle person. You know what I mean? You're straight to the source. If there's an issue, the dentist is going to find it.
Our dentist that we did go to ended up, they were running a special when we were while we were there, and our dental cleanings for both of us were $63.
$63 for both.
For both of us.
So yeah.
And that was X-rays, and that was the checkup for the dentist, and the dentist did the cleaning. So the dentist
and
did
a
not
fluoride
take the
treatment at the end of the cleaning.
We had fluoride treatments at the end of the cleaning.
It was great. The dentist spoke English. They were super kind. It was really a very easy experience. Now, we've only done dental cleanings outside of the US, so we do not have any experience with those that need major dental work. We don't know what that's like.
Exactly. So, I mean, in total for the health and personal care, then our total spend was $248
for the 2 months.
That included the $63 for the dental cleanings.
Yeah. Next on our list is the gym. Now, in our Airbnb tour, you'll see that the gym was very small in our building and really not adequate for what we wanted.
We wanted a little bit more, and since this accommodation we had was pretty affordable, and we did have an awesome gym that was right down the street, we signed up for the gym. Yeah, we went ahead and signed up for the gym. We got gym memberships.
We love this gym. It had everything and more, and classes, and huge building to work out in, machines like crazy. It's like two of everything at least of the machines.
Our memberships included, like this gym that we went to had multiple locations. So we could have actually gone to other locations. And like she said, it included all the classes. There was an app where you could sign up for different classes, multiple rooms. And it was an awesome gym.
Yes,
it really was.
It was great.
Yeah.
So not cheap. We spent for both of us $238 for both months. So
for both months.
Yeah, it adds up.
A little bit on the high side. It's difficult for us sometimes, especially going month to month to a gym. It tends to be a little bit more expensive. And then, you don't want to sign up for any contracts or give your credit card, because sometimes the gym memberships, especially chains, they're hard to get out of. So the fact that we could just do this month to month, even though it was a little bit more, we knew in the end it was going to be less hassle for us. So it worked out great.
Yeah, and our health and being able to exercise is very important to us. So we're willing to definitely pay more if we have to for this.
Something, the next thing on the list, it's going to sound like a splurge, and I guess it was in a way, but we got quite a few massages while we were in Bangkok because they were awesome and so affordable.
Yes.
And, we went multiple times to get massages.
We were pretty much going once a week.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I had to take a little break because I got a tattoo, but talk about that next. But we really enjoyed the massages that we got. And in total, we ended up spending with tip. We left tip every time. It was $109 for both of us. And we went
for multiple massages for
times.
Both of us, $109. I don't know that you could even get one massage, one person.
For one person
in the US.
In the States.
So this was amazing.
It
Definitely
really was.
A must do.
It was a huge treat, and it's so nice to be able to go and do this. And it wasn't like you had to make an appointment, a month in advance or a few weeks in advance.
Just
walk right in and go and get an awesome 1 hour massage. And it was such a treat. It was so lovely.
Yeah, super affordable and amazing.
The last category on our list is miscellaneous. And like I mentioned, I did get a tattoo while here. I'm trying to get a tattoo in each country that we visit on this crazy adventure that we're on. And so I found an artist I liked, and I had been speaking to him for a few weeks, and I got a I think a really cool tattoo, a really cool addition. The tattoo itself was $211, and our total for this miscellaneous category kind of just falls where other things don't fall into place, but our total was $229. So the majority was the tattoo.
The tattoo.
Yeah.
So We absolutely loved our time in Bangkok,
Yeah.
and the city offers so much, and we got to enjoy a lot for
We
the
did.
price here.
Yeah,
So now I'm sure we could have spent less if we wanted to,
absolutely.
and we could have spent a lot more if we wanted
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
we're not necessarily trying to spend, very little. We're not necessarily major budget travelers.
No.
We just don't want to spend more if we don't have to,
Right.
So overall, we feel that we got a great experience for the price
Mhm.
that we paid here in Bangkok. And what we spent for a total of 2 months in Bangkok was $4,948. That comes out to $2,474 per month. Now, of course, we are foreigners. We don't live here permanently. We know we're paying a little bit more, especially accommodations is your biggest ticket.
Mhm.
And we're perfectly fine with that.
Correct. And we've barely scratched the surface
Oh,
on what this city
absolutely.
has to offer. I just feel like it's one of these cities that it's huge, and you could probably spend a lifetime and still not do everything there is to do.
So yes, we understand what everyone has been saying about
We
Thailand,
get it.
and it has been an amazing experience.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this video and that it gives you a good idea of what it costs to spend 2 months in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah.
Feel free to leave a comment down below, like and share, subscribe to our channel.
And slow travel with us.
Bye.
Bye.